Hello everybody, this is Justin and this is my 2-year review of my Patagonia Nano Puff jacket. As usual, this is a non-paid review, so this is my honest opinion after wearing the jacket for the last 2 years. For those of you who don't want to sit here for the whole review and hear all my different pros and cons, I will tell you that this is the best jacket that I've ever owned. It is definitely my favorite. Whenever somebody asks me about it, I always try to convince them that they should get one. It's just an all-around versatile jacket that I've really come to love in the last few years. The first part is the versatility, as I mentioned. So you can wear this from anywhere from in the 60s to all the way down into the 30s. So I was actually wearing this last night. It was 38 degrees on the dash on the way home last night, and I remember thinking to myself, wow, I have a long sleeve shirt on and this jacket, and I didn't notice being cold once. It really does keep you warm in the lower temperatures. I also use this as a base layer when I ski, or if it's really cold out, like say under 30, I will use this with another like shell on top of it. Really, this is mainly the insulation other than like a base layer or a t-shirt that I'll have underneath, like a long sleeve t-shirt for skiing. But it really does an amazing job of insulating, especially if you have an outer shell that will block the wind a little better. When we went last year in New York, it was negative 15 Fahrenheit wind chill, and I use this with base layer, long sleeve t-shirt, and an outer shell. So it really does well in super cold, and it can go all the way up to, like I said, I'll wear it in the 60s. So it's a pretty amazing jacket in that way. My second favorite part about this is the durability and easiness to clean. And I think those two go hand in hand. Because of the durability, you can get it dirty more than you would a normal jacket. I mean, I've gotten this thing caught in zippers in my suitcases and really like yanked on it, and it didn't do anything to whatever this outer fabric is made of. And then on the flip side, you can wear it working. Again, I wear it skiing. You can wear it in situations where it will get either mud on it or a bunch of sweat on it. I mean, I've had this thing drenched in sweat before, and you can just throw it into the washing machine. You're supposed to do a cold cycle and then also a gentle low tumble dry, and I've done it probably 10 or 15 times now, which I feel like that's way more than I've done any other jacket. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've cleaned any other jacket other than ski jackets for waterproofing. So in my opinion, that's a huge perk that it can be cleaned that way. And also, to go back to the durability thing, if you were to cut it, Patagonia does have a program actually where if you damage it, you can send it back, and I don't think it's a free program, but they can repair it for you. So that just adds to the longevity of the jacket. The next part might seem like a gimmick, but it's actually the packability. So you can actually pack this into one of the pockets here, and it becomes super small. Like I said, it sounds like a gimmick, but it actually is super useful when you're traveling. So I've had it where, you know, you have it on the first leg, but then, you know, once you get to your stop, it's warm there. So you can just pack this thing into your suitcase super easily and way more out of the way than a normal jacket would be when you're just stuffing it in and it just goes everywhere. So I know it sounds like a gimmick, but I promise it's not. Those are my favorite aspects of the jacket. The next part I'll go over is the cons, and I only have 2 of them. The first one is that it has a little pattern on it of stitching that holds the insulation in place under, and those stitches seem to come undone pretty frequently. So I'll show you a bunch of spots on the jacket that have loose stitches, and I will just typically take a lighter and actually burn them down, and that seems to stop that specific spot, but there seems to always be places that pop up. The next is that it's supposed to be waterproof. It has like a DWR coating, but I found in the first like few months it kind of went away and didn't really do anything. So if you do wear it in the rain, you are probably going to get wet, but if you did get it wet, this thing will dry way faster than you expect it to. I do know that you can buy DWR coatings for this, whether you put it in the wash or whether you spray it on, but it's just not something that I've ever done with this. So that's my 2-year review. I think again that this is the best jacket that I've ever owned. I would definitely recommend it to anybody. If you're looking for a review channel, you could go ahead and subscribe to this one. I know I haven't posted in like a year, but I'm going to try and get back on a yearly schedule. So I know my biggest video right now is a Nespresso video, so I'm going to do a few more Nespresso videos. If you're still watching this, it's probably because you're subscribed to me and enjoying the videos. So if you are, thank you, I appreciate it. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I would really appreciate it. Thanks.